Sometime during the last century, somebody came along and placed the following suggestion into the heads of many humans around the world. Maybe some of our ancient structures were not built by ancient humans. Now this idea sounds very outlandish, but in this video we're going to be looking at the reasons why some people believe that this is true, and also why some people don't. Let's get started. The pyramids of Giza are the most famous ancient structures in the world, and they've been inspiring awe and wonder in the human race for thousands of years. But there are some aspects of these pyramids that just don't seem to make any sense when you think about them. For example, how accurate are the alignments of the pyramids with certain stars? Is it possible that they were constructed using advanced technology like lasers? And what about the sheer size of these structures? How did ancient humans move such massive blocks of stone without the use of modern equipment? These are just a few of the questions that have led some people to believe that the pyramids were actually built by aliens. Stonehenge is another ancient structure that has sparked theories about alien involvement. This prehistoric monument located in England is made up of large stones that were transported and erected in a specific pattern. But how exactly were these stones moved and who decided on their arrangement? Some have suggested that aliens may have used advanced technology to manipulate the stones into place, while others argue that ancient humans were quite capable of constructing such a structure. Then we have the Nazca lines in Peru, which are a collection of over 10,000 lines and figures etched into the desert sand. These geoglyphs are so vast that they can only be appreciated from the air. But what was the purpose of creating such large-scale designs, and how were they created? Some believe that the Nazca lines are evidence of alien activity, as they seem too precise and intricate to have been created by ancient humans. However, others argue that with the right tools and techniques, ancient humans could have made these lines. Finally, we come to Puma Punku, an ancient site in Bolivia that contains mysterious ruins with incredibly precise stonework. The site is known for its massive stone blocks that fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. The intricate cuts and perfect angles of the stones suggest that they were crafted using advanced tools and techniques, which has led some to speculate that aliens may have been involved in their construction. However, other experts argue that with further research and investigation, it will become clear that ancient humans were responsible for building Puma Punku. So let's now look at the main points that people are bringing up to support their case. First, they talk about precision. Some ancient structures show a level of precision that seems too advanced for the time period in which they were supposedly built. For example, the pyramids of Giza are incredibly accurate in their alignment with the cardinal directions. Similarly, the Nazca lines in Peru are remarkably precise, considering that they were created without the aid of modern technology. Proponents of the alien theory argue that only a highly advanced civilization or extraterrestrial intelligence would have been capable of achieving this level of precision. Second, they talk about size. Some ancient structures are simply too large and imposing to have been built by ancient humans. For example, the Great Pyramid of Giza is the largest of the 3 pyramids at the Giza Plateau, and it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. It is made up of over 2 million limestone blocks, each weighing several tons. How ancient humans were able to move and lift these massive stones without the use of modern equipment is a mystery. Other examples include the Inca city of Machu Picchu and the Moai statues on Easter Island, both of which are impressive feats of engineering and construction. Third, they talk about unknown technology. Some ancient structures seem to have been built using technology that we are not familiar with today. For example, Puma Punku in Bolivia contains megalithic ruins that suggest the use of advanced tools and techniques. The stone blocks are perfectly cut and fitted together with incredible precision. How ancient humans were able to create such precise cuts without the use of modern tools is a mystery. In contrast, there is also a lot of evidence that suggests that all of these sites could have been built by ancient humans. We have archaeological evidence that shows how ancient humans were capable of building impressive structures and creating intricate designs. For example, we have evidence of sophisticated construction techniques used by ancient Egyptian builders, the Inca, and other ancient civilizations. We also have evidence of the use of advanced tools and techniques such as copper and bronze tools, which would have been useful for cutting and shaping stone. Moreover, we have evidence of trade networks that would have allowed ancient humans to acquire the materials necessary to build these structures. Why do some people still believe that aliens built these structures, even though there is evidence that ancient humans were capable of doing so? There are many reasons why some people still believe that aliens built these structures despite the evidence to the contrary. One reason is that they find the idea of ancient humans being capable of such feats incredible. They believe that ancient humans were primitive and could not have possessed the knowledge and skills necessary to build these structures. They view ancient humans as simple farmers or nomadic tribes who lived in caves and did not have the technology or sophistication to create these structures. They see the construction of these structures as too complex and advanced for ancient humans to have accomplished and believe that it must have required the intervention of an extraterrestrial intelligence. Another reason is that they find the idea of aliens visiting Earth and interacting with ancient humans intriguing and exciting. They are fascinated by the idea that ancient humans may have encountered extraterrestrials and learned from them or even received help from them in building these structures. This idea adds a sense of mystery and excitement to these ancient structures and makes them more interesting to some people. Furthermore, some people believe that mainstream archaeologists and historians have a vested interest in suppressing evidence of alien activity on Earth. They believe that these experts are biased and close-minded and are unwilling to consider the possibility that aliens built these structures. They view mainstream archaeology and history as a conspiracy to hide evidence of aliens and keep people in the dark about the true origins of these structures. Overall, people are fascinated by stories of aliens because they appeal to our curiosity about the unknown and our desire to explore the mysteries of the universe. The idea that we are not alone in the universe and that there are other intelligent beings out there is a thrilling concept that captures the imagination. It offers the possibility of new discoveries and insights that could revolutionize our understanding of life and the universe. Additionally, the search for aliens can bring people together and foster a sense of wonder and excitement about the universe. It can inspire awe and appreciation for the vastness and complexity of the cosmos, reminding us of our place in the grand scheme of things. Now let's finally discuss the difference between ancient astronaut theory and real archaeology. First off, ancient astronaut theory is more of a pseudo-archaeological idea than an actual archaeological theory. It's rooted more in science fiction and fantasy than it is in rigorous academic study. Real archaeology, on the other hand, is based on the scientific method and relies on evidence-based conclusions. Secondly, proponents of ancient astronaut theories often cherry-pick evidence to fit their narrative, ignoring any evidence that contradicts their claims. They tend to focus on the mysterious and unexplained, while real archaeologists consider all available evidence, including that which may challenge their hypotheses. This difference in approach leads to vastly different interpretations of the past. Thirdly, ancient astronaut theorists often make grandiose claims about their discoveries, claiming to have found evidence of alien contact and even spaceships. Real archaeologists, however, are more reserved in their claims and are hesitant to make sweeping statements without strong evidence to back them up. They understand the importance of being objective and not letting personal beliefs cloud their judgment. Finally, ancient astronaut theory is often promoted by individuals with no formal training in archaeology or anthropology, while real archaeologists have invested years of study and research into understanding the past. They have the knowledge and expertise to interpret the evidence and draw valid conclusions. They also understand the importance of preserving and protecting cultural heritage and are committed to ethical and responsible archaeological practices. Okay, everyone, what do you think about this topic? Did ancient aliens really visit Earth and help build some of our ancient structures?